Hello ladies and gentlemen, again for the Greyfit and welcome to the Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. Now this is the game I was talking about previously, and like I said, yes it is, an anime game. It's sort of like Final Fantasy I suppose, it's turn-based, RPG and such, so, it's not to everyone's tastes, but I'm sure there are people who will enjoy it, and me among them. So of course, if you don't want to see this, that's fine. I'm sure there's plenty of other stuff on my channel you'll enjoy. But yeah. Anyway, so getting into this game, like I said, it's a turn-based strategy, and these videos will be quite a bit longer if you haven't already noticed, which I'm sure you have. But yes, most of the videos will be a bit longer on this game, generally just because of how much there is. I mean, I could of course do 20-minute videos, but then there'd be, like 200 episodes or something, and I'm sure you guys would probably get bored of watching every single episode and stuff, waiting for the next one to come up. It'd take, a year or two to complete this, and of course I'd sort of get bored of having to record them in such short time slots. So being able to, do it for like an hour or so just allows us to get more done, I suppose, because games like this, especially at the very beginning, are sort of, slow paced. But yeah, they get faster as you proceed, and there's more things for you to do, and this game has a huge world for you to explore and such. Yeah, so there's a lot to do, and it's quite interesting, and I'm sure you guys will enjoy if you stick around to watch it. But nevertheless, let's get into it. So, let's go. Sort of, don't want it to be too easy, don't want it to be too hard, so normals sounds good. Now there have been games in this world before this, but you don't need to have played or watched them to understand what's happening here. But it also helps to have a bit of story, I suppose. So you're more than welcome to go and watch videos on them first, and then come here afterwards if you like.
It's no use!
Because, it's nice to have a bit of extra story.
What's happening? Who's in control of those things?
Oh yes, and I had the dialogue put into English, so you can actually understand what they're saying.
Get in touch with the 4th Armored Division! We need backup from Lieutenant General Craig!
This is awful. What happened here?
How terrible.
I can smell smoke. Are they using gunpowder?
They've completely blindsided us. It appears that everything else they've done today was to serve as a decoy, even making the tanks go haywire.
Right. It looks like their real target was the railway guns all along. Which means they must be serious about targeting that trade conference in Crossbell City.
They wouldn't! How low can they possibly sink?
So, they're intent on taking the Chancellor's head after all.
Resorting to such wanton violence? This is absolutely outrageous.
Please, let us help. We don't know if reinforcements are on the way, and it doesn't look like we have much time left. We have to stop them before they can activate the railway guns.
Green's right.
I don't know how much we can really do, but considering the alternative, we have to try.
We're not about to let those terrorists have their way.
Looks like any attempt to convince you otherwise would fall on deaf ears. All right. Rean, you and the rest of Group A are with me. Group B, you'll be under the command of Major Neidhart.
One group will secure the gun in the right wing. The other group will secure the left. This is an actual combat situation, with real lives at stake. I expect the best from each of you.
Yes, sir! All right, Class 7. Our objective is to stop the activation of the railway guns. We've learned a lot at the Academy. It's time to put that knowledge to the test.
Understood!
The music seems a little over the top, but okay. And yes, I have played through the first little bit of this game, so I do know sort of what's going on and such. But I'm not like an expert by any means, so don't expect too much from me. We have our group here, Laura, unless uses and being who's the boss, of course. Yeah, I'll swap between like Laura. Yeah, okay. I'll do. And you can like switch first if you want.
My turn.
I've got this!
But I personally have sort of prefer having Rean, because since he's supposed to be, you know, the main character, he's fairly the lead.
Here they come.
Isn't hideous?
They look just like that thing we fought during our field study.
Mechanical monstrosities.
Save the talking for later. We need to take these things out.
Got it! Enemy sight! Take them out!
No,
Here we go! Second form! Damn! Now's our chance!
And one for me.
One's attack.
Of course.
Now you're probably wondering why, you know, as a tutorial we're jumping into, you know, this already, and some of you may have already guessed, it's because this is, you know, the whole, you know, tutorial, but it's, you know, late in the game and you've been... Which is, I mean, I'm not complaining about it, I'm just saying that, you know, a lot of games do that, you know, these days. Where, you know, the tutorial is actually being like at the end of the game, which is confusing. But, want to study. And because we destroyed them, we can attack again, but of course that one doesn't go until later. So no one Oh yeah, and you can, you know, move around if you wish, like get behind them, spread out, something different. Because if you stay grouped up or whatever, if they have any like area attacks, they can hit all of you. So
Didn't see that coming. Lights out for them. Good work.
No doubt about
Well,
it. Those things were the same as the one we fought outside Legram.
Seems a large number of them are on the loose inside the fortress. I'm guessing that's what got the soldiers we just saw too.
Seems so.
So these are archaisms.
Are you certain, Instructor?
Yeah, they're a kind of autonomous weapon made by a rather unsavory group, and a real pain to deal with, too. We need to hurry, but keep your wits about you.
Understood.
it's good. Dashing just makes things quick, you know. Yeah, so basically, one thing I discovered, and it does actually tell you this isn't like a floating you have to discover yourself. But if there's a way for them to turn around, if you sneak at the time right for him to turn around and stay around the corner. And I suppose I think he can just discover me automatically. But yeah,
We have nothing to fear.
if you
My
can
turn.
get into them first and such, you know, hit them first, then you will of course get, you know, the ability to just say building, you know, it's just the one to regular tackle these.
Alright. We're open!
An opening.
So easy.
What do you say we get moving?
Nothing slows you down, does it?
So unique dialogue if they use a blink attack to end the battle. So yeah, if you can like get behind them and hit them first, and then like walk, because to activate combat you just walk into the enemy. But if you can like hit them first, then you can sort of, you know, phase them, which can give you an advantage in battle. This is all explained in the tutorial that comes later, so you'll definitely see it for yourself. Yeah, these guys can definitely like sense you, because there's no way where they wouldn't. Okay, if you
Here
walk
they
into
come.
me, that's
Stay focused,
unfortunate,
class,
but
of course.
do it the first.
No escape. Now.
Ooh.
Alright.
My turn. Lights out for them. Good work.
Yeah, you just sort of go through and attack all of these. Sort of a slow
Bring it on!
process working your way through them.
Okay.
It's more, I don't know, annoying than anything else, I suppose.
Here we go! There! It's my turn. Arcus, activate. Take this!
Right. Huh?
My turn. Okay. Burning daylight.
I'm not going to explain like all of the stuff going on the screen mainly because it's explained in the tutorial later as well, but the game tell you what's happening, so it creates animations for that one. Rest. Never done that. Cool.
Where are we?
This must be Corellia Canyon. You can see Crossbell State on the other side.
There!
We don't.
Those are...
The railway guns. They're enormous.
You don't say.
Damn. How did they manage to get them prepped so fast? Don't tell me they're just gonna let them rip without even setting a target.
Instructor!
How did he notice them before they appeared?
Oh, they're certainly not shy about bringing out the big guns.
Ugh, we don't have time for this. We need to take these things out fast.
Right there with you.
Let's send these cretins to the scrap heap.
Enemy sight! Take him out!
Leave it to me.
Of course.
My turn! Second form, damn! Go!
And one for me.
All right. We're open!
An opening!
My turn.
Didn't see that coming.
Right! Arcus activate! Hut!
Actually, may not have noticed these guys, so
My
should have
turn.
saying. Earlier, wow.
Now's our chance!
And one for me.
Wing attack.
My turn.
The only reasonable way to deal with him.
Leave it to me.
Whirlwind! To me! Here we go! All right, let's do this! Right.
Understood! Right! Shatter!
Ouch.
My turn.
Leave it to me.
There! Go! Ready your strength!
So very cool.
Calamity! My turn!
Really decent for the damage. And now he can.
Flames,
Good.
gavel on my blade! Strike!
Right! No escape!
My turn.
Oh, come on, really? Just great. Looking like the phone.
Okay. Argus activate.
Go! Arcus, activate!
chill out.
A self-destruct mechanism. Does their cowardice know no bounds?
We're running out of time. I'm gonna go on ahead. Follow me as soon as you're sure it's safe to.
Look at those views.
Railway guns.
No, no, no!
Don't!
And they all die at the end. Mish Rosal, Elisa R, just R. Guys, Rosal and Elliot Craig, Jules Elbar, Mackie Ricketts, Faye Cosell and Laura S. Arside, Memo Steele, Kurt Lambert, Andrew Gordon, Tara Harshall, and Sarah Valstein. Ah, the old who just letters for names. In a pretty sick looking kingdom. Look at that. Yep. I really like their intros on this. $5 months earlier. Hell of a time jump, eh? Cool looking train. Technology in this world, not bad.
The Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. This train is bound for Bereahard via Keldic. The next stop is Trista. Trista. We will be stopped at Trista for 1 minute. When disembarking, please ensure no belongings are left behind.
It'd been fortunate if you were, in a busy carriage or whatever, you get a minute to get off the train. You're gonna help the rush. At least off like 2 minutes.
Man, spring's really in full bloom here, huh? Back home, there was still so much snow on the ground, I hardly even realized it.
It's pretty high up, man. Seriously, look at that train. wish I had stuff like that here. Look at that, people getting off a train in an orderly fashion. That doesn't happen here neither. Saw 5 of them so far. Did you spot them?
Wow.
No, it was the 6th one.
Are those Lino flowers? Never seen so many all blossoming at once. I'll be spending the next 2 years here. Wonder how long it'll be before I think of it as home.
I mean, probably never, because your home will always be your home.
But yeah, I think I'm going to like it.
I mean, I would too. It's a hell of a place. Jeez, somehow I didn't see him. Jesus Christ. When I first did this, I thought it was hilarious how he just stands like a stone wall and she just falls to the floor or something. Like, Reen must be made out of like steel or something. He didn't even flinch. He just sort of just stayed completely still and she just flies back. Like she was hit with a hammer or something. Jesus.
Whoa, sorry about that. Are you okay?
What the hell you built up, Reen?
I should have picked a better place to take in the scenery.
Yes, you should have.
Don't worry about it. I should have been paying more attention to where I was going instead of gawking at the flowers.
You really should have, because he was literally right in front of you. You couldn't miss him.
It's really a pretty town though, isn't it? Just like a postcard.
Yeah,
I
I
guess.
guess that's the magic of springtime for you. I hope everything in your case is okay.
Oh, don't worry about that. It'll be fine. Hey, you've got the red uniform too, huh?
Yeah, but now that you mention it, almost everyone else on the train had a green jacket. You're one of the few I've seen in red.
Yeah, did you guys see
I didn't
them?
really think about it until now. I just put on the uniform they sent me.
I hadn't given it much thought until I got here either. But yeah, like you said, there have been a few others sporting them too, so I doubt it's a mistake. Maybe it means we'll end up being classmates.
Probably, yeah. I mean, it's not every day you get a unique uniform. Aren't you special, blonde-haired girl?
Anyway, I should get going. I've got a feeling we'll see each other again at the entrance ceremony, though.
Bye-bye, blonde-haired girl, whose name we don't know. Well, we do, but...
I totally forgot to ask her name.
Yeah, you're a real idiot, ain't you, Reen?
Oh well, I'm sure we'll run into each other later.
I have no
She's
doubt.
right, though. It is weird that there are so few of us in red. Are there even enough to make a class?
Depends on the size of the school. I mean, some schools, classes only have like 5 people in them.
That ornament they sent with the uniform is pretty strange, too.
I mean, one of my classes, many years ago, only had 7 people in a year, okay? This was, you know, pretty young, you know, like 8 years old, 8, 9 years old, but there were 7 of us.
Sure looks a lot
7.
fancier than your
That's it,
standard
the
issue
whole
ornament,
year.
that's for sure.
Well, guess you're a special kind of person then, Irene.
Guess there's no point in racking my brain over it. Someone will probably explain it during orientation. Thor's
If not, then
military
you're in trouble.
academy's on the north side of town. I've still got some time to look around before the entrance ceremony, but it'd be pretty awkward to be late the first day.
Yeah, you'd never want to turn up late on the first day. I mean, I never have, but I know people who have. You know, they have a, meeting in the main hall or whatever, tell you everything about the school. You missed that, you're screwed. Don't know where you're going, don't know what you're supposed to do. Completely lost. Sorry, I forgot to press X there. Yes, we have the navigation screen, which is this. Head to Thor's military academy. Like, see, look at this place. Brandon's General Goods with a little girl dusting outside. That's nice. Look at these roads. We don't have roads like this. Ours are full of holes and stuff. Ugh. Crucia's cafe and inn. Ooh, a cafe and an inn. That's nice. What are the prices? 650, 200, 1050, 1200, 1250. Yes, it's probably similar to yen, I suppose. Because if that's like equivalent to, you know, like American dollars or British pounds or whatever, that is a ludicrous pricing. But yeah, the currency is probably like similar to yen, perhaps. Okay, let's go into here. Where that girl vanished earlier.
Oh hey, it looks like there's even a little park here.
Yeah, you're stood in the middle of it. How the hell do you not know it
Seems
before?
like the perfect spot to catch a breather, what with all these shops around.
Oh, you need it though.
Huh?
And she's managed to get back again.
Why is she sleeping here?
Like you said, it's a nice place to catch a breather.
Is she a new student? She's got the uniform and all. The ceremony's going to be starting soon.
And she wakes up. Yeah, don't make it awkward, Green.
Guess I better go.
Bye.
She's sure a strange one. Like a stray cat or something. If she's headed to the school, I'd say that's my cue to pick up the pace.
Yeah, if the lazy one who's always last and stuff is ahead of you, you're falling behind. Nice place though. Bookstore. Gardening shop. Oh, a boutique. That's nice. Some sort of church or something. And some houses. Fancy houses. For rich people. Yep, definitely a rich person.
I shall take my leave here, milady. I pray you find victory here in both your studies and your training.
You didn't grab that right, but okay.
Thank you, Klaus. I'm leaving everything in your hands while Father is away.
Understood, milady.
Bye. Rich people.
Oh, please excuse my rudeness, young sir.
But what the hell are you staring at?
It truly is a splendid day, is it not? The start of a new chapter in the lives of so many promising youths.
I never get this about people. I mean, it's usually old people, but pretty much anyone does it. You know, just starting random conversation with people they don't know. Why? Just, why are you talking
Allow
to me?
me to express my sincerest congratulations on your admittance into this fine academic institution.
Much appreciated, elderly butler. Kind of rude.
Thank you very much.
Just call him elderly butler. Oh, bye, I guess.
I'm guessing he's a butler? He certainly looks the part.
We gave it away.
That means the girl with him must have been a noble.
Seems
She
reasonable.
did have a certain dignity about her. I wonder if she's from a famous military family or something.
Go and find out. Sure, it won't hurt to ask.
So this is it.
Nice place. I like the blue. Don't really dig that
Thor's
gray
Military
thing though.
Academy.
Kind of looks a bit plain.
Founded by the legendary Emperor Drykles himself.
Nice to know. Bit of a plain area. Yeah, don't want to get run over, do you? Fancy car.
Thank you for your patience, sir. We've arrived at the Academy.
Much obliged.
Please, if you'll allow me to take your luggage.
That won't be necessary. I prefer to avoid standing out too much.
But, sir...
This isn't open for debate. Take whatever rest you need, then return to Bereahard.
As you wish. I shall be departing then, sir. May your time spent in these hallowed halls be all you've hoped for. Please take care of yourself.
Fancy cake. How the hell did he turn that to ground?
Wow, an Orbital limousine. And one of Reinford's fanciest models, too.
How the hell do you know
Looks
that?
like even Erebonia's upper crust send their children here.
Well, if it was founded by an emperor, it better be a bloody good institution, right? Like I said, I sort of like the blue on the roofs and stuff, but I think the whole just grey brick and stuff is a bit plain.
Welcome to Thor's Military Academy.
You get rid of the name. Oh, hey, we saw you two in the introduction video.
Let's see. Yes, you're the last of them.
Damn it, I'm last. Should have hurried up there, readers are just looking in the sights and the rich people.
Rean Schwarzer, right?
Yes, that's me. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Short
But
lady.
how do you know me?
It's a long story.
Oh, sorry, petite girl.
Don't sweat the
Not
details
really.
right now.
Is that your weapon you've got wrapped up? I'll need to hold on to that for the time being.
Chubby boy. That's a little harsh. I don't think it's
Oh,
that
right.
bad.
It mentioned something about that in the guidebook.
A guidebook. So. Yeah, we noticed.
Thanks. We should be able to return it to you before long. You'll hardly even miss it.
The entrance ceremony is going to be held in the auditorium. Just head straight back. You can't miss it. Anyway, I hope you enjoy your first day at Thor's.
We're glad to have you. I hope these next 2 years will be a fruitful time for you.
They'll be eventful, that's for sure. Since we know what happens in 5 months.
I guess those two must be second years? That girl definitely looked younger than me, though.
Is there like an age restriction for the academy or something? Or is it like intelligence based, like, I'm super smart so I get to skip a
What
couple
was
of
that
years?
about me being the last? I'm not seriously the very last student to check in, am I?
Well, considering this one stood right there, obviously not, but...
Sounds like it's about time for the ceremony to start, though.
An interesting bell.
Well, here's to the start of a great 2 years.
Don't jinx it, Rean.
Now, if I may, I'd like to say a few words in closing about this Academy's illustrious history.
Ooh, the principal. Nice uniform.
Thor's Military Academy was founded almost 220 years ago.
It's a long time.
Its founder, as I'm sure you're all aware, was none other than the great Emperor Drykos. The very same emperor who ended the War of the Lions and returned prosperity to the Erebonian Empire. 30 years after becoming emperor, in the later years of his life, he opened the doors of this institution. It was to be a place where young people like yourselves could learn the art of war.
So he ended a war and then built a school dedicated to teaching people how to, you know, continue war. Seems a little counterintuitive, but okay. Oh, there she is. We know
But with
her.
the mechanization of the military, our mission, however, remains the same. To prepare our students to fulfill Emperor Drykos' famous mandate. Arise, O youth, and become the foundation of the world.
Sounds like a bad idea, you ask me. Young people these days.
Though much has happened these past 2¼ centuries, the world is still the domain of the young.
That's a bold statement.
Yet still the question remains, what qualities must one possess to become a part of its foundation?
Be harder like cement, maybe? But wise, perhaps? And know how to not start wars?
I hope this credo will serve as a guide and an inspiration to you during your 2 years at this academy. Go forth, my students. The world awaits the great things you will one day accomplish.
The foundation of the world, huh?
No pressure, right?
No kidding. Though, this is Dreikel's the Lionheart we're talking about. He didn't earn his nickname by taking the easy road. Guess we've got more to worry about than just passing exams, huh?
I mean, yeah. School isn't just exams.
I guess we do.
Elliot Craig. What a boring name.
I'm Elliot Craig. Nice to meet you.
You're so plain and boring. Don't like you already.
Rean Schwarzer.
See, that's a cool name.
Hey, looks like we're sporting the same school fashion.
Well, not exactly. He doesn't have sleeves. Are you allowed to just take them off, or do some of them just not have them?
Yeah, no idea what the red uniform is supposed to mean, though. Most of the other students are wearing green. Well,
Really?
except for the ones in the white uniforms. Those must be the nobles.
Looks that way.
Yeah, you rich, stuck-up brats. Just because you've got more money, you think you're better than everyone else, but you ain't.
Though...
Something wrong?
Nah, just thinking to myself.
What about the fact that there are a couple of very noble-looking people?
And that brings
wearing
us to the close of Thor's 215th entrance ceremony.
215. But this place has been open for over 220 years. So he only started doing them like 5 years into the school, or something.
Next, please proceed to the class designated in your guidebook. There, you will go over the school rules as well as your class's curriculum. That is all. Dismissed!
Either there's a hell of an echo, or that guy has like a mic or something.
The class designated in our guidebook? I don't remember seeing anything like that.
There wasn't any information on that in mine either.
Oh, what do you know? All the people in red have to stay behind because they weren't given a classroom. Isn't that interesting?
I just assumed they'd tell us where to go after the ceremony.
All right, students in red uniforms, if I can have your attention, please. By now, you're probably all confused. Where's my class assignment, you're probably thinking.
No.
That's perfectly understandable. Your situation is a little more complicated than the other students.
Define a little.
But before I explain, I'd like all of you to join me for a special orienteering exercise.
What?
Did you mean an orientation exercise?
English not good.
Worry not. Everything will be made clear soon enough. Now, right this way, if you would.
And just walked off.
Looks like we're gonna have to follow her if we want any answers.
Well, she's gone, so I better catch up.
What do you think this is all about?
I have no idea, but we're not going to accomplish anything just standing around here. We should go with her.
Look at those stuck-up people. Why are they getting special attention? I'm a rich person. I should be, you know, everyone should be focusing on me instead of them. That's not fair at all. So, some people. I don't have a problem with people being rich, just don't be stuck up. You know, you want to be rich, good for you. Especially if you earned it, then, you know, that, good on you, you know, I don't care about that.
What is this place?
Why is there a building this dilapidated on campus? It looks like it should have been torn down ages ago.
That's not very nice. Just doesn't care. Bye.
What does she even want us to do here?
Is she ever gonna tell us what's going on?
Chill out, boy.
I suppose we'll just have to go inside and see for ourselves what awaits us.
Certain death.
This place looks like some old haunted mansion or something.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Elliot, shut up.
Now that you mention it, it kinda does.
Ugh. You've never been to an old building.
I think this is everyone I've seen with a red uniform so far.
Oh, what do you know?
I guess we really are part of the same class then.
Seems that way, yeah. Oh, you've made a new friend already, Reen. Too bad it's that Elliot Craig guy.
So, these are our new underclassmen, huh?
Yep. They've got a different set of hoops to jump through than we did, though.
Bandana boy and leather-clad girl. Cool names.
I'm just happy all our work's paying off. I'd hate to have put in a year's worth of effort for nothing.
Ain't that the truth? Wait, when did you do any work? You were just slacking off the whole time.
Says the master slacker. Still, looks like Elisa's got some stiff competition. Quite a bevy of beauties they've got there. And I'm looking forward to getting intimately acquainted with each and every one of them.
Oh, you know one of them? Wait. No, not these ones too. Stop flirting with every damn girl you lay eyes on.
Yes, you go, girl.
Do you have any idea how many guys at this school have gotten their hearts broken because of your libido?
Dude, you can't say that. She can do what she wants, and if that's with every girl she meets, then she can totally do that. I mean, this is a game with a lesbian, and that's pretty cool. Equality. Although, I suppose in this world, I mean, it seems a hell of a lot better than ours, so probably isn't any sexism.
Did you just sneer at me? Oh, you did, didn't you?
Come on now, no fighting, you two.
Yeah, listen to the really small girl.
Well, look who finally made it. Nice work.
You got our little chickadees all sorted out, I take it?
Yep, they're all bright-eyed and ready to go. So from here on out, we're gonna have to give it all we've got to support this sledging class.
Yeah, okay.
Now you sound the part of the student council president.
Of course, the really short, young, you know, high-pitched voice girl is the student council president. You know, and the really, you know, tough-looking, authoritative figure is some slacker who doesn't care at all.
Guess she's going all in.
Well, they'd be in for a pretty rough time if we didn't help out a little. At least to start with, anyway.
What do you know, chubby boy? Seriously, what the hell's with their names? I know it's supposed to be a description because we don't know their names, but dude, that's rude.
Everything's ready over there, right?
You know, people can be short, people can be a little bigger around the middle, people can wear bandanas or leather.
You betcha. Just like the instructor asked.
Also, why is she not in uniform? Is that like an option? After your first year, you can just say, I don't want to wear it anymore. You got it.
Can't help but feel a little sorry for them, though.
Same here. They've got no idea what they're being tossed into. The class they've been picked for didn't even exist before this year.
And we get a bit of backstory because, of course, we need to know
Guess all
this.
we can do is watch and see what they're made of, right?
So we're a new experimental class. Got it. Good to know, you know. Is this gonna be our class? That sucks. Just imagine everyone else gets that fancy new schoolhouse and we have to deal with this. Subtrology, sure. Sarah Valestein.
The name's Sarah Valestein. I'm the
Stein.
instructor in charge of Class 7, which means you get the pleasure of seeing me all year.
Cool. I mean, I kind of prefer that to have like one teacher, because I mean, some people say I get boring, but at least you get to know them Because like if you get a new teacher all the time and you change between them, then it sort of gets annoying because obviously all teachers are different and
Glad
so.
to finally meet you.
Whereas having like one means you just get a sort of constant thing. They'll teach you the same way and such. And Sarah here seems like a good person, so it's great to have a teacher like that.
Wait, class 7?
Us?
No, the other like 9 people with red jackets said behind you.
I'm not sure I understand. I wasn't told anything about this at enrollment.
Excuse me, Instructor Sarah? I was under the impression that there were only 5 classes at this academy,
Yeah, but clearly most of the people in this world can't count.
and that students were split among them based on their social class and home region.
Oh, there it is. I thought this world was great, and now they've gone and done that. That is so sad. I thought you were doing so well here, Erebonian Kingdom, Empire. Sorry, but now you've gone and split people because of their social status and where they live. Can't deal with that.
Right you are, Miss Top Scorer on the Thor's entrance exam.
Just gotta rub it in to everyone else. She did better than you. See her? She's smarter than you are. You're just gonna.
Students in each year are divided into 5 classes, 2 for the nobility and 3 for commoners.
Commoners, that is. I hate that word. Commoners. What do you mean, commoners? Some of the most unique people in the world will quote commoners. You know, they don't. Honestly.
And it's been that way for ages, right up through last year. But this year, we decided to shake things up a little.
We picked 9 kids who were gonna screw over.
What do you...
We now have a 6th class.
But instead of calling it class 6, because, you know, that
Fittingly
makes sense.
titled, Class 7. And in Class 7, we recognize
Yeah.
no distinction between nobles and commoners.
But we couldn't do this for all the classes of class, we just had to do it for one class to see if it'd, you know, work or not. And because we can't count, we decided class 7 for the 6th class, instead of, you know, class 6.
Wait, you just jumped straight from 5 to 7?
You're really putting nobles and commoners in the same class?
The audacity.
This must be some kind of joke. And why is this the first I've heard of it?
Well, who are you again?
Machias Regnitz.
Regnitz.
And with all due respect, Instructor, it's ludicrous to intermix nobles and commoners like this.
Wow, that is
Must I be forced to
disappointing.
spend my next 2 years shoulder to shoulder with those arrogant, stuck-up hedonists?
Ouch.
You do know I'm not the one who made the decision, right?
Yeah, don't blame the instructor, man.
Besides, what's the big deal anyway? You're all kids. Can't you all just get along or something?
I mean, no. I mean, you clearly haven't really met that many kids. Or you've...
Just get along? And how would you propose we do that?
not shout out and talk about how much you seem to hate the nobility because they're rich or something.
And what's your problem?
Oh, nothing much. I just find the irony of your behavior rather humorous.
Is that so? It seems the scion of some noble house has left the comfort of his mansion to grace the unwashed masses with his wisdom.
Jesus Christ.
Please, milord, do share your esteemed name with us so I can give you all the respect you deserve.
That is... ouch.
Eustace Alberea. Not that I'd expect the name of an arrogant, stuck-up hedonist to lodge itself in that hard head of yours.
He's from one of the 4 great houses.
The son of Duke Alberea, lord of the Kreutzen province in the southeast.
You don't see about these big
Well,
faces.
you don't get much more noble than that.
Interesting. I'd heard the rumors.
She doesn't care, and he's like, what? I don't understand any of this.
Do you expect me to be impressed?
I mean, if he's from one of the, quote, 4 great houses, I mean, whether you like it or not, you've got to be impressed that, you know, socially at least, he is better than you.
Your family
Certainly.
lineage means nothing to me. I'll never bend my knee to the likes of...
Okay, that's enough.
Just shoot him already.
I'm sure a couple of you have a few grievances, but now's not the time. I'll hear your complaints later. Right now, you've got your orienteering exercise, and far be it from me to keep you from our fun little icebreaker.
You mentioned this orienteering exercise earlier? What exactly does that involve?
It's a form of outdoor competition, isn't it? Something like a cross between a map reading exercise and a scavenger hunt?
Is that why they asked us to hand over our weapon?
Nothing gets by you, does it?
Well, I mean, it's a pretty obvious observation, but okay. You're walking forwards but backwards. That doesn't make sense.
But I don't want to spoil the fun, so let's get started, shall we?
The old button, secret button that activates a trapdoor or something.
What?
Oh, crap. What?
I like how...
Come on, Fee. No cheating. You're going with them, and that's that. What's the point in having an icebreaker if you don't make a couple of new friends?
Lame.
I love her so much. Just the whole, like, just doesn't care, like, oh, well, that sucks. Guess you have to do something. Hello and gentlemen, again for the Grave Fear, and, yeah, I ended up rambling for like 5 minutes here, and yeah, so I've cut that out because you guys do not want to hear that. Anyway, and I need to end the video because it's like an hour long, so thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time. So, yeah, thank you so much, hope you enjoyed the video, and goodbye.